How are we doing? Thank you very, very much for coming out. It means more than you know. And my challenge tonight is to not cry. This is a self-redemption song. It's called Rose Tinted Glasses. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Song, but I have a happy birthday for somebody. My friend Jack there. He's a really early supporter of my music, and I put this song in the set list knowing it was coming. I kind of got rid of it, and I was like, I'm getting a bit too yeehaw here, but we're going to embrace the yeehaw. So for your birthday, here's a song about an old alcoholic housemate. Why not? It's called Wine. Thank you very much. Woo!
Takes wine to bed like it's water, doesn't listen to what I taught her. And she never takes a pinch of salt. She just sits there with the lump in her throat, waiting for the world gravel as she starts to travel down avenues. The heart that she longs for no longer adores her. She's old news, and it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head. And it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head. Watch her ravel as she starts to travel down avenues. The heart that she longs for no longer adores her. She's old news, and it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head. And it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head. And it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head. And it takes the sleep from your bed, waking up from bad dreams in your head.
That sounded like the finale. See you later. I should take this opportunity to introduce you to the lovely Ben. A phenomenal player. Put the tune in the wrong place, can't see what I'm doing. I can't see out of this right eye, so I hope that says E. Are you all doing well? How are we on this Tuesday? Sounds good. Sounds good. So, the purpose of tonight is that, to be honest, I didn't know where my life was going in terms of music. I didn't know how to navigate that. And I kind of had my head in the sand, and everyone knows there's a love-hate relationship with social media. And I just kind of blurred all those lines, and I thought it's easier just to sit back and just binge Friends for hours and hours and hours. But I don't know, just little bits of envy fueled me, and just bits of love for all my musician friends. And I thought, I want to do that. So here I am. So thank you for selling out tonight. It's unbelievable. And it's just a celebration of songwriting, and like it's just my biggest passion in life. And when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna be Michael Jackson, but now I just want to be a serious songwriter. And I went and did a degree in songwriting, and I made friends for life, and I co-wrote songs. And I just thought, it's not about songs I've written recently, it's the songs that I'm really proud of, whether they're 10 years old, 5 years old, or a couple of weeks old. This is one that's almost 10 years old. Sorry to make you feel old, the person who wrote it with me. It's called Before I Go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Winding you up again, the world is telling you to pack up, my friend. Headlines you bore, dreams that you thought of have started to dampen. But now I wonder, do I have the time to find the things that I should find? Do I have the time before I grow old and lose what's mine? Do I have the time to find what I should find before I go?
slowly drying. But now I wonder, do I have the time to find the things that I should find? Do I have the time before I grow old and lose what's mine? Do I have the time to find what I should find before I go?
Thank you very, very much. So now we're going to say goodbye, Ben. What a beauty he is. But genuinely, thank you, Ben, for being here. We haven't done a gig together for quite a few years. We had a bit of a slapdash rehearsal, and he was like, "It's going like this." I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I'm very lucky in that sense. Too many goofy tunings. I need a guitar for every song. So, bit of promo here. In September, I released a single. Yeah. And in reflection on that whole getting back into doing music, I saved up all my pennies from my bakery job, and I flew myself out to Nashville. And I got in touch with loads of people I spoke to on social media, just about writing together, collaborating together, and just generally hanging out. And I met this incredible pedal steel player, and he was like, "What are you working on?" And we were just going to enjoy writing an arrangement together. He was like, "Why don't I just lay it down now?" I was like, "Cool." So I found an ATM, drew out a sum of dollars, and he recorded it, and then I went back and did some vocal sessions and redid some guitars, and it became the song I was going to play. And it's called The Sentimentalist. So, I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but I went through something called a heartbreak, and it's a really complex situation. And the song is a reflection on that, and it's never about the person that affected you, it's your capability of dealing with it. And I found that my own sentiments held me back a lot. And I had a lot of tough love chats with many, many friends out here because it probably bored them to death. So the song called The Sentimentalist. It's out now. Gonna wait for the Northern Line just to pass northbound to another place. Right, serious.
I learned a few sweet phrases in your first language to give you a bit of home when you couldn't manage. And I love the laugh that come out when I didn't quite grasp it. Despite the fact that there's no use for it now, it's still practice. And I spin you on the spot while we'd spin the records. Drunkenly dream up a home where you're in charge of the decor. You decorate my life between those four walls. It's an unhealthy state of mind, but it's what I still wish for. Oh, I'm forever the sentimentalist, and you're forever the centerpiece in this. I should listen to my friends when they share methods of starting a mend. The state of mind where I'm constantly convinced that you come back again. Come back again. We prop each other up and be each other's lighthouse. My hand was yours to hold when we'd wade through a big crowd. And all I've ever known is just being your clown. But over a night I saw your need for my life start to die out. Oh, I'm forever the sentimentalist, and you're forever the centerpiece in this. I should listen to my friends when they share methods of starting a man. The state of mind where I'm constantly convinced that you come back again. You're the petulance of everything I'd ever want, and your all shook shoulders are nonchalant when you tell me you've got to leave. You can't spend another second with me. Oh, I'm forever the sentimentalist, and you're forever the centerpiece in this. I should listen to my friends when they share methods of starting a man. The state of mind where I'm constantly convinced that you come back again. Come back again.
Thank you. It's time for a guitar change. Turn off. Are we rolling? The second input. There we are. Is that second input coming through at all? Oh no. Oh God. Live music. Should I try direct?
Yeah, try direct. Yeah, that leads working. It might be a lead thing because that's the phone. That's giving input. Yeah.
Let's do it without that.
Sure.
Yeah. Is it cutting out?
No, no, it's not going out.
Oh, yeah, cutting out. Hold on. Yeah. We'll just whack the reverb up on it. Ooh, sorry for that technical difficulty. There was a pedal there that makes the guitar go, and that's not happening. So you're gonna have to pretend. Is that coming through okay? Yeah. It is warm. If a paper towel appeared here, I'd be very grateful. Have we lost it again? Oh no, please. Ah, legend. Someone hire her. Back in vocals, guitar tech.
Please. Try it again.
Try the other one.
Go try the other one. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. Oh no, just keep it back in.
Come on, please don't be the input. Nothing again, it's the input.
Don't know what to suggest.
I reckon the system hope it holds out.
Do you know what? I'm going to do a cappella.
Yeah.
We can hear it.
We can hear it.
For 2 songs, we're going to forget a microphone, we're going to forget PAs, we're going to go live. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'll dwell on it at night time. Why didn't it work? Please. It's a song called Dear Stranger, a song that I am incredibly proud of. And again, I don't know if I mentioned Nashville, I kind of dropped that name there a few times, and I just learned a lot about songwriting and how prolific people are in lyric writing and structure and whatnot. And I was kind of challenged myself to write a song about saying you love someone without using the words I love you. And I think a lot of like what comes with letting people go is to kind of just step back. So I wrote a letter to the stranger that would go on to meet the person that I was with. It's called Dear Stranger. A cappella. Dear stranger, you don't know how much your life is gonna change. Dear stranger, you won't believe your luck when she walks in and you learn her name. You'll hear her wit and it'll make your day, and she'll reach out and remove the rain. She'll reintroduce the sunlight to your eyes. That's how it felt when she was mine. Dear stranger, you're gonna be at a height of joy that you've never reached. Dear stranger, you're gonna feel so safe in the words of wisdom that she chooses to speak. She's got patience that the saints envy. She'll feed your soul when you're feeling empty. You get a rush when you find your heart's aligned. That's how it felt when she was mine. Mine. Dear stranger, soon you'll find that you will laugh until it aches your bones. Dear stranger, you're gonna fall for everybody that waits for her back at home.
there when the world's against her. Be the warmth of a cold December. Get the brightest bouquet and the sweetest bottle of wine. I never failed to get them when she was mine. Did you like that one? Now this is a upbeat song, so I feel like I'm doing a bit of like, ooh, I'm so sad, and then I'm redeeming myself. So this is a song called Out of My Hands. If there was a full band, we'd boogie, but we're going to boogie it. It's got a fun riff. Clap if you're good with timing. If you're not, just. It's called Out of My Hands. Unreleased. It's getting recorded. But, woo, cool. Guess I'm new to the triggers, convinced myself I was bigger. I never thought that I'd deal with that. Guess I'm susceptible as the next man who's lost it all in the similar ways that I have. No, I'm not superhuman, and I spent too long disputing that someone happy as me could crash and land. Have my fist up for fighting to hide all the daily crying over someone out of my hands. Out of my hands. Out of my hands. Out of my hands. But emotions so far and hated down here, I rock bottom. I need to take my head out the sand. There's no solace in escapades and no hope that they'll replicate the love of mine that I had. I'll stop drowning my sorrows, decorate all my tomorrows, and stop dwelling on my old plans. Hang my fist up for fighting to hide all the daily crying over someone out of my hands. Out of my hands. Oh, she's out of my hands. And I want to be recognizable to the friends who saw me through it all, and I hope they understand. I hope they understand. I have my fist up for fighting to hide all the daily crying over someone out of my hands. Out of my hands. Out of my hands. She's out of my hands. Thank you. Okay, we're going to plug back in. So we're away from the campfire now. Moment of truth. I had a couple of songs. Big thank you to my very good friend George for loaning me this guitar, because I would have wasted even more time dilly-dallying. This is the first time I'm playing this guitar right now. So, frets, strings, notes. You've done this for 21 years, fine. It's a song called Daniel, What's Going On? And it's influenced by a scene in Friends. Lucy, you told me this. You've been a guitar tech, water provider, singer. You told me the name of the episode once, and it leaves me. And
It'll come to you eventually.
And there's a scene where Monica has ran into Richard, and she's all grown up, and he's going through divorce, and he's getting very tired of like the nodded head, closed mouth, sympathetic smiles. And I thought, I'm going to pocket that a little bit and put it in a song. And I have a very good friend called David Boyden, and our songwriting session was set up by a really special tutor of mine who is here. He's at the back. It's called Jonathan Riskin. I was shouting you out, embarrassing you. Yeah, you just really transformed my songwriting journey, so thank you for that. And you introduced me to Friends for Life. I can play it now. It's got a really tricky riff. Thank you very much. It's called Daniel, What's Going On?
If I see one more shrug, shoulder, closed mouth, head to sympathetic smile, I might lose my mind. Another 20-question conversation, verging on interrogation, forgetting me, the cries of fairground prize. Oh, I'm a sucker for a situation where I can win a laugh, where the role of a clown like a coat when I'm down, in the hope that nobody would ask. Daniel, what's going on? You said that you were doing well. Daniel, what's going on? You're running out of jokes to tell. Daniel, what's going on? Thought you swallowed your pride, but you spat it back out. Daniel, what's going on? Even the tough love won't speak to you now. Daniel, what's going on? Does some impulse need you, desperate and needless, bottom of the barrel joking? It's a mechanism that keeps me hidden when your name is spoken. Oh, I'm a sucker for a situation where I can win a laugh, where the role of a clown like a coat when I'm down, in the hope that nobody would ask. Daniel, what's going on? You said that you were doing well. Daniel, what's going on? You're running out of jokes to tell. Daniel, what's going on? Thought you swallowed your pride, but you spat it back out. Daniel, what's going on? Even the tough love won't speak to you now. Daniel, what's going on? Daniel, what's going on?
Thank you. Right. We're going to invite a friend back on stage. Please give it up for Catherine who opened the show tonight. What phenomenal songwriter. I hope this works.
Yay!
Let me move to you.
Yes, please.
So Catherine went to uni same time as I did, different courses, and we met on a Nashville trip, and since then she's just been my musical voice of reason, lyric connoisseur, all-time sweetheart, just really lovely friend to have, really fun person to write with. And she told some dating stories, I've told some dating stories, and kind of combined all those woes, and we wrote a song called Later in Life, and it's about where one person is more interested than the other and you just want that definitive fuck off, or that let's do it, and it's called Later in Life. Could I have this guitar up a little bit? Yeah? Or you'll get out. You got a clip on. You got a clip on there.
Can I probably get one? Sorry.
We didn't do this at Santa either. Try that black lid.
I miss the days when people used to cheer when that happens.
This doesn't work, we're doing another acoustic surf sounds kind of thing. Oh, that sounded good.
That's promising.
Are we ready? Yeah. Do you know the song?
Just about.
Oh, I think I know the song. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fool around, innocent and fleeting. By Monday has no meaning, and I'm starting to disagree. To you, it's a teenage throwaway kiss, but your kiss is a keepsake. To me, we'll blame it on the drink, blame it on the loneliness, or the fact that we're just friends that it ain't worth the risk. I lost my mind and I don't wanna live in the palm of your hand. You give me if buts and maybes, and still they persuade me to stick around. Is that later in life, when the timing is right, but I think that later in life is now. Is now. If it's no, just tell me it's kinder. Could I have been wiser than the hopeless fool I was? To trust is more than just egos. At the back of your mind, know that there'll never be an us. We'll blame it on the drink, blame it on the loneliness, or the fact that we're just friends that it ain't worth the risk. I lost my mind and I don't wanna live in the palm of your hand. You give me if buts and maybes, but still they persuade me to stick around. That later in life, when the timing is right, but I think that later in life is now.
Who I thought we'd be, picket fence and grass is green, calling you my home, and now I have to let it go. Blame it on the drink, blame it on the loneliness, or the fact that we're just friends and it ain't worth the risk.
Lost my mind and I don't wanna live in the palm of your hand. You give me if buts and maybes, but still they persuade me to stick around. That later in life, when the timing is right, but I think that later in life
That's why you were heard. Thank you very much. Catherine, Nora. We're going to welcome up our good friend Ben. I don't know if you remember that lovely piano player stuff. Okay, go back to the middle. We have reached the end. I'm sorry, forgive me for the technical difficulties, but we made it through. We got all intimate. We sung a bit a cappella. We straightened up. Well, maybe -9 at the end of this one. I say that number, 10 minus 9, more songs. Okay, this is a song that kind of put me on the Americana folky map, and it came at a time where my woes were at its lowest, and at a bird's eye view it's quite hopeful because I wrote a song 6 years ago where everything had unfolded and my world just kind of came crashing down. But there's a little part of me that always had that hope that better days would come around, so I started with the song, the title, Better Days, and wrote around that, and this is that song. I put it out, it put me in front of really important people, it got me really cool writing sessions, and the song's just become a vessel for me, and I feel like it's half the reason you guys are here, so thank you again for coming down, it really means the world. I'm seeing close friends from all different corners of my life, and it's just really beautiful to see them together, and to the friends and boyfriends and girlfriends that got dragged along, we had a nice night. It's a song called Better Days. Thank you very much for having me. Please go up for Ben, Catherine, live at Libra, Sassy for Thomas Sound. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, my strap came off. There's another day, I'll lay there staring at the ceiling. But like, why? But it's okay. There'll be that chapter in the autobiography where like everything went wrong. We're gonna rewind. This is a song called Better Days. Thank you very much for having me. Strap locks, invest. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my eyes are heavy and I'm not ready to see the morning. And I used to sing along to the early bird song, but I clench onto my quilt to keep the warm in. I keep the curtains closed to avoid all the light. I suppose to hide in the night, and it hit me like a wave, spare me out and trap me like a cage.
me out and trap me like a cage. I need to be saved. I'm holding out in the hope for better days. And I collected all my hope. I'm patient in this line. So throw down the ladder and I'll head up to cloud 9. I hear the view is worth the climb, and I'll be there in time. It hit me like a wave, span me out and trapped me like a cage. I need to be saved. I'm holding out in the hope for better days. I said I'm holding out for better days. Jacklin, you're all bloody lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I got it.
But honestly, thank you. Don't. Oh no, I'm gonna take my picture now. Because if I finish the song, I need to get all this sweat on my face. So, if you wouldn't mind just raising your hands, we'll take a little selfie. Lovely smile. There we go. Done. That's sorted.
For the socials, you come.
It's a song that. I did a headline gig. This is a song I wrote when I was a teenager. It's gone through loads of iterations, and I'm playing this for the self-fulfilling just funness of it all. It's a song called "Learn to Swim." I will put it out one day. There's just so many versions. There's a yeehaw version, there's an indie version, and there's all kind of versions. Maybe I'll just sell it. Buy a big house, I do. It's called Learn to Swim. Thank you all again for coming down. Please feel free to come and say hello or something on my face. I've got no merch, I've got no mailing list, but maybe together we can start a mailing list. There's a book somewhere, or you can just message me with your email. Just a little hello. I just like to keep the conversation going. I'm not going to bombard you with what I have for breakfast. If you do need to know, it's Kerrygold butter on crumpets with a banana. I've stopped all this shit. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll let you get home. Enjoy the rest of your week. My name's Nathaniel Jacklin. Thank you for having me.
We love you, Dad.
A song called Learn to Swim.
You've got those sad eyes again, and I can't offer you much at all, my love. But what would it take to mend your little heart when you explain who it was who showed you up for you to ring me in these states? And you don't need to ask if I'm gonna show. Throw me in the deep end, I can learn to swim. Throw me in the deep end, I can learn to swim.
Thank you. Come on, Ben. It's done.